Welcome to Inside Insight, your quick hit of tips, tools, and trends for manufacturing, distribution, and Dynamics 365 Business Central, brought to you by InsightWorks.
Today, we're looking closely at a specific piece of warehouse software. It connects directly into Microsoft Dynamics 365 Business Central.
That's right.
We've got an article here talking about the latest version, 2.14, of something called Warehouse Insight. Our goal today, cut through any, marketing speak and figure out what this tool actually is, who it's really for, and maybe more importantly, what's genuinely new and useful in this update for the people using it, like on the warehouse floor every day.
Yeah, good plan. So fundamentally, Warehouse Insight, it's a mobile warehouse management system, a WMS, built specifically for Business Central users.
Right.
So, forget the clipboards, the paperless,
Right.
think barcode scanners,
Yeah.
mobile devices, handling stuff like receiving, picking, counts, moving inventory around. And it's all happening in real time, updating Business Central directly.
Okay, real-time updates. And who are we talking about when we say users? Like which job roles?
Well, the source mentions the practical folks. Warehouse managers, obviously, needing that live visibility. The shipping and receiving teams, handling goods coming in and going out. Material handlers.
Moving stock around.
Exactly. Inventory control teams doing cycle counts, managing locations. Basically, any manufacturer or distributor who's already got Business Central running their main operations.
Gotcha. So if you're using Business Central, why pick this particular tool? What does the article say are the big draws?
It really focuses on the practical benefits.
Yeah.
Improved accuracy is a big one because you're scanning items and validating them against Business Central data right then and there.
Less chance for typos or miscounts, I suppose.
Precisely. Fewer errors. Then there's operational efficiency. Just ditching the paper speeds things up. It's also pretty flexible. Works in simple stock rooms, but also scales up to like complex multi-bin warehouses where you track things down to a specific shelf.
Okay.
And the key thing really is that deep integration. It's built for Business Central, leverages what you already have.
Right, so it fits into the existing system. Okay,
Yeah.
That makes sense. Warehouse Insight, ditch paper, scan stuff, updates Business Central. Now, the interesting part, version 2.14. The article calls the updates thoughtful enhancements. What's one that jumped out?
A really practical one seems to be how it deals with package numbers now. The system can auto-generate these numbers, makes them easier to see on different screens, and crucially, easier to scan, especially for things like ad hoc moves, apparently.
Yeah, so instead of stopping to key in a number or look it up, you just scan, and keep the momentum going.
That's the idea. Yeah.
That sounds like one of those small things that actually makes a huge difference in a busy warehouse, keeping the flow.
Exactly. It's about cutting out those little pauses, those tiny bits of friction that just add up over a shift. Less typing means things keep moving.
Makes sense. What else did the article highlight in 2.14?
There's this new feature. They describe it as treating packages as containers. Basically, you can scan a package number, like on a box, and instantly see everything inside it. All the items, lot numbers, serial numbers, whatever's relevant.
Oh, okay. Like scanning the label on a carton and poof, there's the contents list without opening it or scanning every single thing inside.
Yeah, pretty much that.
How does that compare to, some WMS systems have license plating? Is it similar?
It sounds like it works on a similar principle, but maybe a bit more lightweight. License plating often tracks whole pallets through the system. This packages as containers feature. The source suggests it's great for small units, boxes, totes, that kind of thing. Gives you instant content visibility for shipping, transfers, deliveries, without maybe the full complexity of setting up full-blown license plating.
I can see that being a real time saver, especially getting shipments ready. Anything for the tech folks, the developers, customizing it.
Yes, definitely. For people building custom add-ons or workflows for Warehouse Insight, they now get access to a user variable. This lets them tailor the app's behavior based on who's logged in. Think custom views, logging actions per user, maybe specific workflows for certain roles. Just makes building those tailored solutions easier.
Making the tool adapt to the person. That's smart. What about global teams, language support?
Yep, they've added more languages. Greek and Romanian are specifically mentioned for this version, which is great for companies with diverse teams. Using the tool in your native language just makes it easier to learn, reduces errors, builds confidence.
Yeah, accessibility is always a practical win. Anything visual, like on the device screen itself.
A simple one, but probably quite welcome. The default column widths are wider now when you hold the device sideways in landscape mode.
Less pinching and zooming on those data grids.
Exactly. See more data at once, interpret it faster, navigate more smoothly. It sounds minor, But if you're staring at those grids all day,
No, I get it. That's a real usability boost. Okay, and one last thing. What about those really long jobs? Like a big receiving task or a full inventory count?
they've addressed timeouts.
Yeah.
You can now set the session timeout for longer than the old 60-minute limit. Because, yeah, getting logged out automatically in the middle of a huge, complex task is just incredibly frustrating and disruptive.
Oh, definitely. Breaks your concentration. So longer sessions allowed now.
Right. Helps users stay focused and just get those big jobs done without interruption.
Okay, so if we pull back and look at this v2.14 update overall, based on the source, these aren't really, flashy headline grabbers, are they? No drones or AI mentioned.
No, not at all. And that seems deliberate. The focus is clearly on reducing friction day to day, supporting global users better, making customization simpler. It's all about making the actual work experience in the warehouse smoother, less annoying, more seamless,
Yeah.
helping the existing teams do their jobs better without a massive overhaul.
Right. So what's the takeaway here? It feels like these updates, well, maybe small on paper, faster scanning, seeing package contents, longer timeouts, they target real, everyday warehouse frustrations.
I think so. It shows how these focused, maybe less glamorous software tweaks can actually have a pretty big impact on how efficiently people work and, frankly, how much they enjoy or at least don't hate using the tools.
Yeah, that user experience angle.
Yeah.
If you want to read the article we discussed or learn more about Warehouse Insight, the piece mentions checking out wmsfordynamics.com or, talking to your Microsoft partner.
Standard procedure there.
Which brings up a final thought. How often do we maybe overlook these kinds of small updates? The ones that don't make big marketing splashes, but actually deliver significant boosts in day-to-day efficiency, and maybe even make someone's job just a bit better.
That's a good question. Something to chew on.
Definitely something to think about until our next deep dive.